My girlfriend said, "My friends think you limit me, so we're done." I replied, "Cool, then go join them." The way they all stared at her after I left told me everything. I dated Becca for 3 years. 3 years of paying for dinners, covering her rent when her hours got cut, driving her friends home when they were too drunk to stand. Her friend group was 5 girls who worked at the same salon. They went out every weekend, posted everything online, and spent money like it grew on trees. I worked as an electrician. Good money, steady work, but apparently not exciting enough. Every time I couldn't make their wine nights or weekend trips, Becca would get quiet. Her friends would whisper. I heard them once at her birthday dinner. "He's so boring. Why does she stay with him?" I was sitting right there. Becca laughed along. Last Friday, Becca invited me to meet her and her friends at a restaurant downtown. Expensive place, white tablecloths, tiny portions. I showed up thinking it was regular dinner. All 5 friends were there plus Becca. They were 2 bottles deep. I sat down and Becca didn't even look at me. Her friend Tina started it, so Becca told us about the trip. I blinked. What trip? The Cancun trip. We're all going next month. You're not invited, obviously. The table laughed. I looked at Becca. She shrugged. My friends think you limit me. You never want to do anything fun. You're always working or tired. So we're done. Just like that, in front of everyone. Her friends were grinning like they'd won something. Tina raised her glass. Finally, you deserve better, babe. I sat there for a moment, then I nodded slowly. Cool. Then go join them. I stood up, grabbed my jacket, and headed for the door. Becca called after me. That's it? You're not even going to fight for us? I turned around. Fight for what? You just dumped me in front of your friends to impress them. There's nothing to fight for. Then I left. What Becca didn't know was that the Cancun trip wasn't happening. Not for her anyway. 3 months ago, Becca's credit cards were maxed out. She couldn't afford her car payment, rent, or phone bill. She came to me crying, saying she'd lose everything. I paid off $11,000 of her debt. I put her car insurance under my name because hers got canceled. I added her to my phone plan. I co-signed her apartment lease because her credit was destroyed. All documented, all in my name. The next morning, I made calls. I removed Becca from my phone plan. Her number would disconnect within 48 hours. I canceled her car insurance policy. She had 30 days to find coverage, or her car would be illegal to drive. Then I called her landlord. I explained I was withdrawing as co-signer. The landlord said Becca would need to requalify a loan or find a new place within 60 days. Her credit score was 520. She wasn't qualifying for anything. By Sunday night, my phone buzzed constantly. Becca's friends texted from their own numbers since hers was already cut off. You're being petty. She didn't mean it. Can't you just talk to her? Then Becca showed up at my apartment, eyes red from crying. You canceled everything? I removed myself from things that weren't my responsibility anymore. You're going to make me homeless? No, your choices are going to make you homeless. I just stopped preventing the consequences. She started yelling about how I was vindictive, how I was trying to control her, how her friends were right about me. I let her finish. Then I said, your friends convinced you to dump the guy who paid off your debt, covered your car, and kept a roof over your head. They watched you do it and cheered. Maybe ask them to co-sign your next lease. She went quiet, then tried a different approach. Soft voice touching my arm. I made a mistake. I was drinking. They pressured me. We can fix this. No, we can't. You didn't make a drunk mistake. You planned that dinner. You invited me there specifically to humiliate me in front of them. That's who you are now. I closed the door. 2 weeks later, I heard through a mutual friend what happened. The Cancun trip got canceled because Tina's card declined for the deposit. Becca moved back with her parents 2 hours away. Her car got impounded because she couldn't afford new insurance in time. 2 friends stopped talking to her because she asked them for money. The same friends who said I was limiting her couldn't help her pay for gas. Last week, Becca sent a long email. She apologized for everything, said her friends were toxic, said she realized I was the only stable thing in her life, asked if we could try again. I read it once, then deleted it. Some people don't see your value until you stop providing it. By then, it's too late. I'm not a safety net for someone who cut the rope herself. Last I heard, Becca's working double shifts trying to rebuild her credit. Her friend group fell apart after the trip got canceled. Tina blamed Becca for bringing bad energy. The others picked sides. I'm doing fine. Same job, same apartment, same routine. Except now my weekends are quiet, my savings account is growing, and nobody's calling me boring for wanting to stay home. Funny how being limited looks a lot like being free when you're standing on the other side.